What's up, guys? It's They Coming, and I'm back for another war recap with the Boston Tea Party. I decided to just go ahead and start this recap a little bit early, just to get ahead of the game. We're battling a clan called the Dark Academy. Now, the reason I'm doing this early is because it's very apparent that this clan is not very serious. They have some really very low-level royals for their town hall level, despite having some high-level troops. And it's really not looking good for them. They've basically only been able to 2-star every single attack that they've done, and they have not even been that impressive percentage 2-stars at that. Also, if we look at their war log, and I'm not trying to throw shade on these guys, I'm just trying to point out that, you know, when you make, you know, you don't score 90% in any of these wars here. You're not going to win against the Boston Tea Party. That just won't happen. You know, when you have several wars that are sub 80% wars, Boston Tea Party is consistently putting up high 90% wars against most of these clans. Yeah, like we see 96%. Rogue Playas was a really tough war for us. I think they had some engineering going on that was really rough, but we were able to put up a pretty good fight. All being said. So, anyways, yeah, let's get right to this recap, guys. First, I want to look at number 3. Eric going in on number 3. Now, Eric, this is a Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 10 dip. Guys, this is just what happens in this meta right now. TH11 versus TH11 3-stars are very rare, and so oftentimes what you see in these wars is your Town Hall 11s dropping down to secure those 3-stars on Town Hall 10s, because 3-starring on Town Hall 10s is also pretty difficult right now. Anyways, he's bringing the Queen Walk Go Vaho into this base here, and he's starting the Queen down around 6 o'clock, and he's got some wizards to funnel her, and his goal is to get the Queen to go up to 9 o'clock here, where she's going to merge it with a kill squad. And that's going to look really good. So he pulls the CC with 1 Hog Rider. He gets a dragon and 3 balloons. Drops a good early poison to slow down those balloons, get that poison moving, and then he drops his second poison spell. Now, it's important that he got that cannon down first, because if the dragon and the archer tower and the dragon and that cannon had been firing on her all at the same time, he might have had to use a spell or the ability. Meanwhile, he's dropped his golem and his wall breakers, and he's got his warden, his king, and he's funneling off. He's about to get those Valkyries into this base. The jump spell goes down, and he decides to pop 1, 2, 3, boom, an early warden ability, so he can drop his rage a little bit deeper into that base, just to make sure that those Valkyries get a bunch of good damage done to that core. Now he gets on the backside here, drops another rage spell. These Valks are eventually going to beat through with the king and try to get on top of this single target Inferno. Unfortunately, he forgets to pop the king ability. The king dies to the single target. Unfortunate, but he's got 1 heal spell in the bag. He's got a cleanup wizard going up top. His queen has not lost any of the healers. I think she has 4 healers still, and his hog riders are coming down here just to close in on these remaining defenses. I do not think, if I remember correctly, that these hog riders actually were able to clear all these defenses. I think there's just a little bit too much, and with the bomb tower and that wizard tower sitting right there, they do not finish it out. But the queen, with her ability and 4 healers, meanwhile, cleanup troops walk in the ring. They are going to be able to work through these final defenses and crush this base. Good job, Eric. Let's move on to the next attack. Next, we have Charizard going in on number 4. Now, this is kind of an interesting base. He's bringing a Queen Charge, Mass Baby Drag with some balloons. He's going to go ahead and pull the CC with some hogs on this bottom cannon. Then he drops his queen up here with the healers. CC will fly up to her. She's going to get the poison down in just a moment. And basically, you know, he's just taking his time. He needs time for this to develop. His goal with this queen is to get her to charge in and take out this Inferno tower here, and that's what she's going to do. So with the poison down and the rage down, she's able to work through the dragon and those balloons very easily. Takes out the archer tower. Now she's just cleaning a little bit more trash before she gets into this little cranny. Now it's really cool how he's able to get the air defense and take out this wizard tower. He gets the bomb tower. He freezes here to free up the queen so that she can heal and take out the enemy queen. and she's back to full health by the time the freeze wears off, but that's okay. It's just a multi-target Inferno. It's not going to do that much damage. Oh man, we missed it. He drops the King down here to basically Suicide King in and take this air defense. Sorry guys, missed that one. Anyways, now he's going to be looking to bring in his baby dragons from this bottom side here. And this almost went so beautifully, and I was watching this and I was like, oh man. But watch what happens. So the Queen's going to be fine. We won't even look at her. So he's got these baby dragons going in. He's still got 6 in the bag, and he's basically trying to funnel right here to kill these cannons so that this group that he sends in will go straight at this Inferno Tower. So that cannon goes down. That looks good, and I'm thinking, wow, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. He does too. He drops a rage spell, and I'm thinking, yeah, that Inferno's dead, and oh, most of the baby dragons go up to the top. So that was a little bit unfortunate for that to happen. Meanwhile, he's got a Lava Hound in the CC coming out, and his balloons to back that up, closing in on that air defense. And now all that's left really is the core of this base, and he's got plenty of loons. He's got a Lava Hound, and he's got that massive group of baby dragons left. There's 4 of them left. And, you know, it might seem a little scary going in with these baby dragons against an Inferno, but they're pretty tanky, guys. And against a multi-target, it's not going to be enough to make that go down. He gets a nice lucky pop from that Lava Hound, and the base is pretty much crushed, guys. You know, he's got another balloon coming in. He's got those 3 baby dragons still up and going. Some cleanup minions, and the Queen has shown up to help close out the raid. Nice job, Charizard. I really liked how you sort of segmented that base off. I know we missed your Suicide King, but he basically brought it down here and wanted to charge him in, and he got that done. Very beautifully executed. He really did quarter off that base and just get it in quadrants. Very nice. Good plan. Let's move on to number 8. Raptor going in on number 8. He's going to be bringing, this is down to our Town Hall 9 play now. This will be a Gobo Lalo. Now this is very, very common attack for seasoned Town Hall 9 players right now, just to bring in 2 or sometimes 3 golems, depending on how deep of a push you plan to get. Basically, wall break them in, follow up by Queen, King, and CC bowlers. You know, a lot of you are pretty familiar with this. Gets a really nice funnel here. Has a little bit of a scary moment with these bowlers, but they do end up going in. The golems go in. They got the poison down for the clan castle. This is what I'm talking about. The bowlers go over here, and you're thinking, oh no, oh no. But they do redirect, and they do go in, and not a single bowler dies there. So that was nice. He's got the rage down. The bowlers are a little bit late to the party, but that's going to end up being okay. He's still got, I think, 1 golem in there. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's got 1 golem and, excuse me, just a couple gold mites. Man, those golems got roasted by that dragon. And he's just looking to get as many of these air defenses as possible. He's already taken out 1. King ability is down, going for the Town Hall. And these bowlers are going to get that mortar and luckily swing back around and end up taking out this air defense with the help of the Queen, who also walked. So this is a little bit unfortunate. Meanwhile, he started his Laloon from the top left side of the base. He's closing in on these defenses. He's got 2 Lava Hounds on that air defense, so he's looking fine. Puts a rage spell down just to speed those Lava Hounds across, eat any traps ahead of those balloons, and quickly they close in on the last air defense. A haste spell to get some back end balloons on the last Archer Tower over there, and the base is looking pretty smoked. Meanwhile, in the bag, he's still got 2 cleanup balloons. That's a very good move, and seasoned Laloon players will tell you if you realize that you're going to crush a base very easily, and it's looking good towards the end, don't just drop all your balloons. Save 1 or 2 that you can place on the ends of, on the 2 opposite ends of a trash ring to help speed up that cleanup process, because balloons are slow, as opposed to using Hog Riders, which are pretty quick in terms of their ability to move around the map and clean up. Good job, Raptor. Moving on to the next one. Next we got EW3A on number 9. Now this is a interesting attack. This is a Gova with a Witch Walk. He's gonna start his witches up here. He drops, I think that's 4 witches and 3 healers. And the witches' jobs are basically just gonna be come down here and clean out this left side. Meanwhile, he's quickly started his Gova, basically. Notice there are no hogs in this composition. He's just dropping 2 golems. He's got Valkyries, and I think he's gonna also put in bowlers behind this. Yes, there it goes. Meanwhile, guys, if you check out what's going on up here, this Queen is totally getting trolled by these witches. I mean, the skeletons that came out of that just destroyed that king. That was amazing. So when I saw this unfolding, meanwhile the core's getting smashed. This is not the interesting part of the raid. When I saw this unfolding, I saw this air defense sitting right here, and I'm thinking, okay, these witches, they're gonna walk around, those healers are gonna get shot, this is gonna get ruined. But it's okay, because the skeletons actually were clearing these outer structures here, which caused the next closest target for these witches to be was the building behind this wall. So they end up breaking in at the perfect angle to take out that air defenses and not lose a single healer there. So that was really hot. Guys, also he's got 74%, and literally all he's got left right now are 4 witches and 3 healers. And I'm watching this live and I'm thinking, dude, no way. This can't 3. It's just not gonna 3. You know, he's still got some witches beating through walls up there. The healers are stuck on those witches, which is kind of a problem. And, you know, I'm thinking there's just no way that this is going to go his way. Finally, those witches break out. The skeletons are kind of trolling this archer tower up here. Single target defenses. This is why this worked here. And the other witches are going to catch up with the help of the healers. I don't think the healers even did anything here. I think there's just too many skeletons. He just got trolled, man. Archer tower goes down, and these witches are actually going to clean up this base. I was surprised, man. This really took me off guard watching this. I'm thinking, he got 26% of the base after the rest of his army had died with just witches. That doesn't happen very often, and it certainly didn't happen 3 months ago. So, good job to EW3A. Thanks for showing me something that I have not seen. All right, so let's go. Let's look at number 15, Redrum. He's bringing the double zap quake drag loon here, and guys, this looks like a brand new Town Hall 9, right? This is a brand new Town Hall 9. This is why when you do 8.5, which is what this guy's done, notice he has not dropped his expos. This is why you must build your 4th air defense, because someone is going to come in just like Redrum. He's gonna double zap quake you and leave you with 1 air defense remaining, and I'm sorry, but you're gonna get wrecked. And that's exactly what he does. You know, he just drops most of his dragons up on this top side. He has no spells left, guys. You know, he's only done 17%, hasn't even encountered the CC. But that's okay. He's encountering this little baby queen. He's got level 4 dragons. And he's decided to drop his king down on this bottom side, basically to help keep the dragons pushed into the base. That king is gonna be responsible for clearing this trash on the outside along with that 1 dragon, and everything's gonna look pretty good. You know, he's got those dragons inside the core. The king did get a little bit too close to that CC, so that the balloons do come out to target him because he is a ground troop. And, you know, it's still looking really strong. He's got so many dragons up. Meanwhile, he drops his CC. He's got a dragon. He's got a couple balloons in there and his own balloons. And those balloons are going to fly up and do a little bit of damage here. That wasn't the point. Meanwhile, he's waited the perfect amount of time to drop his queen behind and help to sniggle that little air defense out. You know, guys, it seems like a bully attack, right? And it basically is. I mean, this is the definition of being bullied as a Town Hall 9. You know, number 15 v number 15. Yes, that should have been one of his targets. You know, attacking sort of +2, -2, +3, -3 around your neighborhood. And if you don't have that 4th air defense, this is going to happen to you a lot. I guarantee it. So, guys, hope you've enjoyed this war recap. Take care. See you later.